Have you ever wondered about the human cost of conflict? Today, our attention turns to the humanitarian crisis in Gaza, where a quarter of the population faces the imminent threat of starvation. The United States has recently taken a significant step to address this crisis. On a recent Saturday afternoon, U.S. military planes, in a joint effort with the Jordanian Air Force, conducted their first airdrop of aid in the Gaza Strip. The operation, which took place in the Rafah area near the Gaza border with Egypt, aimed to provide relief to over 1 million Palestinian civilians concentrated in this region. The airdrop comes as the Biden administration grapples with the worsening humanitarian conditions in Gaza. The United Nations has warned of an almost inevitable famine if the current situation persists. These dire conditions prompted the deployment of 3 U.S. Air Force cargo planes, which airdropped 66 pallets over southwest Gaza. These pallets contained 38,000 ready-to-eat meals, a much-needed provision for a population in dire need. Despite these efforts, aid groups have been quick to caution that such airdrops do little to ease the ongoing hunger and suffering. The United States' decision to drop aid from the sky followed an incident where over 100 Palestinians were killed as Israeli forces opened fire around a convoy of aid trucks in northern Gaza. This tragic event underscored the desperate situation in Gaza and the inadequacy of ground convoys in providing sufficient relief. While airdrops can provide immediate, albeit limited, relief, U.S. officials acknowledge that they cannot replace the scale of supplies that a truck convoy can deliver. The ultimate goal remains to negotiate a pause in the fighting, allowing for an increase in truck traffic to enter the region and thus a more substantial provision of aid. As we conclude, we reflect on the significant steps taken by the United States and Jordan to alleviate the humanitarian crisis in Gaza. However, the need for a more sustainable solution remains. In the face of ongoing conflict and the looming threat of famine, the question remains, what more can be done?